Friday, Tigers. It's February 2nd, it's the month of love, and we are back with another episode of your favorite newscast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Avery. This is a reminder that, as always, high school FCA and Teens for Christ will be meeting in the old gym at lunch today. Everyone is invited.
Now, if you'll please join us for a moment of silence.
Would you please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag? Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This broadcast is brought to you by Local Bank, Trucks for You, American Legion Frank Glad Post Number 20, Armstrong Bank, Bravado Wireless, Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Keith Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Somax School of Music, Jeff Walker at Edward Jones, Max Drive-In, Tiger's Den, Burrow Post Frame Supply, Dr. Coy and Dr. Kimberly Durasset, G&H Outdoor Services, Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center, Michelle Mackey at Chenoweth and Cohen, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care, Simple Simon's Pizza, Sticks 4 Mile Stop, and Sticks Fort Quick Stop.
Attention all student athletes who intend on making a letter jacket order. Letter jacket orders will be taken on February 13th at 8:30 a.m. If you need an order form, see Coach London.
Our high school has begun its 2024 Pennies for Patients fundraiser. Our school has been helping with people who are sick with blood cancers like leukemia for the past 16 years. Bring your donations and put them in your third hour classroom's collection box. The money will be counted Wednesday, February 7th. The top fundraising classes will win a pizza party, and the second place will win a pop party.
Students, please check your school email for surveys that you received last week from Ms. Harrison. These include driving, where are you going to college, and tech trends. Please complete these surveys as they contain important information for our school's yearbook.
Senior interviews will be Tuesday, February 6th. Seniors, don't forget to have a copy of your OK Career Guide resume and take it with you to the interview. All seniors will meet in the student union beginning at 8:30 a.m. Professional dress is a requirement for senior interviews. Students who are not dressed appropriately may not be allowed to participate.
Earlier this week, we had 7 high school students audition for the Eastern District Band Directors Association All-District Honor Jazz Band, and 2 of them earned a chair in the group. Congrats to Ashton Hopkins on lead alto sax and Doc Sparks on bass trombone. They will perform February 17th with the All-District Honor Jazz Band at Shakota High School at 3 p.m. Congratulations to Soraya Hubler, who placed second on Tuesday in the new member Fax Star event for the Northeastern region. She will advance to state in this category.
The speech and debate students attended the Union High School's qualifying tournament this past weekend. So far, the following students have made it to regionals: Addison Rouse in dramatic interpretation, Aspen White and Addison Rouse in humorous duet, Aspen White in humorous interpretation, myself in dramatic interpretation and monologue, Easton Wicks and me in dramatic duet, Easton Wicks in humorous interpretation and monologue, Ty Correa in monologue and program of oral interpretation, Avery McDaniel in monologue and program of oral interpretation, Josie and Michael Duke in dramatic interpretation, Aidan Brown in prose, Chance Berlin in standard oratory and monologue, and Gabby Wallace in original oratory. Also competing in qualifying tournaments were Abby Vidadapur and Ren Strong. Congratulations and good luck at regionals.
I don't know about you, Em, but I sure enjoyed some of the warmer days we had this past week. Let's head over to Lily and find out if these warm days will be sticking around.
Thanks, ladies. Happy Groundhog's Day. Today is going to be one of the warmest days in the next week. Mostly cloudy and almost reaching the 70s. Tomorrow, bring a rain jacket or an umbrella because it is almost guaranteed that it will be rain with the highs in the mid-50s. The weekend looks to be soggy with a 60% chance of rain on Sunday and highs again in the mid-50s. Next week, we look to be dry out. The sun comes back with the cool mornings, but highs in the mid-50s and on Monday and near 60 on Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursdays look to be a 5-star day. And as always, we'd like to thank our News on 6 for this week's weather graphic. And as the year 2024 started, many of us set goals. I recently had the opportunity to talk to some students and teachers about their New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions allow us to reflect and refocus. They can provide clarity for goals, and writing out a list of goals provides you direction, which in turn allows us to plan the course for our future. I am intrigued with the idea of having a fresh start in achieving our goals. Hey Tigers, what are your New Year's resolutions?
My New Year's resolution is to apply to as many scholarships as I can to get that scholarship money.
My New Year's resolution is mainly trying to keep track of this school year. So I have a journal that I'm writing in, and I plan on trying to write in it every single school day.
My New Year's resolution is to start focusing on college and start preparing myself and keep doing my schoolwork, and to also start following like more of a daily routine and kind of get myself in a better headspace for college and my senior year.
My New Year's resolution is probably to start doing New Year's resolutions.
My New Year's resolution is to be more organized, and this is Lily reporting for TigerVision News.
Zomac School of Music is Eastern Oklahoma's largest music school and music store. Zomac has a huge selection of instruments, including top brands like Pearl drums, PRS guitars, and saxophones, pianos, trumpets, violins, and much more. We also rent and sell school band instruments. Zomac has 19 professional music teachers and 400 students per week. We offer lessons on over 20 instruments. We're open Monday through Saturday. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Zomac School of Music.
And now let's see what's happening in the fort and around the world.
In the fort, Air Force veteran Sergeant Darren Thurman was laid to rest at the Fort Gibson National Cemetery last Friday. Thurman's family was in Michigan and could not attend the service because of weather conditions. The service was announced on social media, and scores of Fort Gibson citizens, along with others from outside the community, showed up in support to pay their respects to a veteran that they had never met.
In the state, Oklahoma State Department of Health said that we are in the peak of flu season. The latest wave of infections has resulted in over 900 hospitalizations and 17 deaths. The department encourages Oklahoma to practice good hand hygiene, cover their cough, and to stay home when they're feeling sick or not feeling well to help mitigate the spread of illnesses.
In the nation, for all of you Swifties out there, you're going to the Super Bowl. Well, Taylor's boyfriend's team is. The big game will be next Sunday, February 11th at 5:30, with the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. And the reason I will be watching? The commercials, of course. Commercials are reportedly selling for $7 million for a 30-second spot.
In world news, according to the AP, a federal court granted a temporary injunction against bullfighting in Mexico City on Wednesday, as activists and supporters of the practice once again locked horns in court. Bullfighting had only just returned Sunday to the capital's Plaza Mexico, which held the city's first legal bullfight in almost 2 years.
We will be right back after a word from one of our sponsors, followed by Aidan bringing us another segment of Dad Jokes.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by the American Legion Frank Glad Post number 20. Their mission is to enhance the well-being of America's veterans, their families, our military, and our communities by their devotion to mutual helpfulness. The American Legion, where veterans strengthen America.
It takes a certain kind of humor to truly appreciate a good solid dad joke. And by good, I obviously mean bad. Ridiculously bad. So bad that people are shaking their heads. That's how you know it's a good dad joke. Fortunately for those who appreciate such uncomfortable guilty pleasures in life, the Dad Joke segment is back for the 23-24 school year. So for all the dads out there, take it away.
Why did the police officer smell so bad? He was on duty.
What do you call a cow with 2 legs? Lean beef.
I don't know about you, but I like telling dad jokes. Sometimes he laughs. I'm Aidan Noblet, reporting for TigerVision News.
Thanks, Aidan. And as corny as those can be, I still like to hear them.
And now it's time for On This Day in History.
On this day in 1887, the first Groundhog Day featuring a rodent meteorologist was celebrated in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. According to tradition, if a groundhog comes out of its hole and sees its shadow, it gets scared and runs back into its burrow, predicting 6 more weeks of winter weather. No shadow means an early spring.
On this day in 1876, the National League, the oldest existing Major League professional baseball organization in the United States, began play as the National League of Professional Baseball Clubs.
On this day in 1848, the United States acquired Texas, California, New Mexico, and Arizona for $15 million as the Mexican-American War ended with the signing of the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo.
On this day in 1974, Barbra Streisand's The Way We Were hit the top spot on the music charts.
On this day in 1892, the longest boxing match took place in Illinois with Sharp and Crosby in the ring. The match went 77 rounds and lasted 5 hours and 5 minutes.
The English historian Edward Hallett Carr once described history as an unending dialogue between the present and the past.
Learning about our past is always so interesting to me.
And now to Coach London and Mr. Wicks for this week's Tiger Sports Report.
Hey, welcome into the Sports Report. Coach London, Jason Wicks here in Harrison Fieldhouse. Boys are getting ready for the last couple. Well, the last game is tonight, but
last
home game.
Senior night.
Senior night's tonight. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. But wrestling finished third at the Maverick Conference tournament last weekend. Jaden Johnson, Stevie Vafeus, both champions. Colt Horlick, David Farmer, David Undonen placed second.
Yeah, really good showing by all of our guys, and our team showed up, and that's traditionally a very tough conference, so really produced well there and finished third, and so really good.
And next up for them is going to be regionals coming up.
Yeah, regionals coming up. Our site's yet to be determined, and we'll find that out this afternoon.
Yeah, cool.
And so. That's the next big one right now. Junior high All-State going on today and tomorrow.
And they're in the big city.
They're in the big city.
Right.
Yes, in the big house.
The big house.
In the big house in the big city.
Well, good luck to those guys there.
Yes.
Our high school swim team competed at the Rose Invitational last weekend in Oologah. They did extremely well. And they're going to be in the water at the Jinx Aquatic Center.
Yeah. Brought home some roses.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, they're in regionals now at Jinx. So I believe
that's today at 5.
And then the top 16 go to state. The top 16 from both regionals combined. There's an East and a West, so good luck to those.
Yeah, good luck to the swimmers and fast times. Lady Tiger basketball team had a really big win Tuesday night.
Real big.
The Catoosa Lady Indians came to town, and unbelievable final score. It was 64-9.
Yeah, that's a big score.
It is. The guys won a big game, 57-47. That was an intense game.
It's a big win, too.
It was a big win.
Very big.
3 more regular season games on tap after tonight. Tonight's Oologah.
Right.
And we go to Hilldale Tuesday, go to Ada next Friday, and then the following Tuesday we go to Verdigris. So last home game is tonight. Come on out. Speaking of basketball, they are having their senior night tonight. They'll be honoring the Oologah Mustangs are coming to town, 6 o'clock, 7:30 tip time, and between games is when they're going to do the senior night stuff.
Exactly.
So we'll have the basketball girls senior, the basketball boys senior, golf girls and boys, TigerVision broadcasting seniors, and also the cheerleader. So come on out and show your support for those seniors and also the teams. It'll be a great game on both sides.
Appreciate all of our seniors in all of our sports, and they put in a lot of time through 4 years, so it's just a nice way to honor them and tell them thank you, and so it'll be a good night.
No crying, no emotions.
No crying, no, none of that.
Halftime of the girls game will be the final time for you to kind of qualify for the fly-off, the Tiger Nation Paper Airplane Challenge, because at halftime of the boys game is the fly-off. You get a chance to win a $100 gift card and Chick-fil-A for a year. You like Chick-fil-A?
Love it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Love it.
You like the pickle in the middle?
No.
You like the sauce?
No.
Wow,
I've never tried the sauce.
Oh, good gosh.
I try to sell it when I get it. No.
So come on out, support your basketball teams tonight. The Booster Clubs get the money, and it goes right back to those kids. So come out and support the Tiger Nation Paper Airplane Challenge.
Yeah, it's always fun to see if somebody can get one in the hula hoop. So.
It's pretty disappointing overall.
Yeah, but it's fun.
It is fun, but it's disappointing. Yeah. Hopefully somebody will step up tonight and make it in the hula hoop at half court, and we'll go crazy. So anything else going on?
Yeah, well, let's give a shout out to maybe TigerVision's biggest fan.
Yes.
Parker Edwards.
Parker Edwards.
And so just want to say hi to Parker and know you're watching. And
he's watching for sure. Multiple times.
He's showing you a little bit of love right now. Okay.
All right, we're going to send it back to the studio, Avery and Emma.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching this week's episode. I'm Avery.
And I'm Emma. Have a safe weekend, and we will see you all back here next week on
TigerVision News.